Hello everyone, it is me, Darky Animations, and I would like to discuss a fun topic for fun people. I'm not funny. Anyway, this is going to be a new thing that I'm doing on my channel. I am going to be discussing a ship I really enjoy and kind of comparing it to the canon ship. Hold up. Sorry, gotta get my notes. I know this is not professional in any way, shape, or form. So, basically, this is gonna be a video analysis type thing, if you could even call it that, where I'm gonna be, doing two ships, and again, okay, this is unscripted because I'm lazy as hell and scripts are hard, but I do have bullet points and all the interactions between the two, combating ships. Anyway, let's just jump right into this mess, eh? Let's go. The first ship I'm going to be talking about is Stasia. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then you probably haven't watched Three Below or TrollHunters, which is completely fine, but you should probably go watch it. Both of them. They're pretty okay. Well, TrollHunters is pretty okay, but Anyway, Stasia. I legit wrote all the interactions between these two. When they meet, it's season 1, episode 3. I know that they're divided into parts. Don't at me. They met season 1, episode 3, and basically Steve just has the hots for her. Big deal. Yeah, you know. But then, legit, the next episode, Steve asks Carell Carell is Aja's sister and stuff, if she's seeing anyone. And that's what I want to talk about too. There's not really any development on these characters, if I could even say that, because what do I know about characters, eh? And on season 1, episode 8, 4 episodes after Steve asks Carell if she's seeing anyone, Steve asks Aja out without fully getting to know her. And they have a romance moment, if they can call it that. And Steve tries to kiss her, again, kind of forced. Season 1, episode 11, they kind of have a date, but Carell is there, so it technically doesn't count, maybe? She was gonna tell him that, she's an alien, but the whole shit happens, and it's revealed that her and Carell are aliens, and Steve is like, cool, I like that. And, the kiss, again, they haven't had any other scenes together, and yes, I had to scroll through all the episodes just to find that out. Season 1, episode 12, she is getting all girly over him, and yeah, that's fine. Girls do that when they're in a relationship. As someone who crushes a lot. The big reveal is basically okay, note that if you haven't seen these two shows, I highly recommend it. But if you don't want to watch it, then please allow me to spoil you. I should have said this at the beginning, but oopsie poopsie, we did a joopsie. Ha ha ha. Okay, right back into it. Anyway, season 1, episode 12. Vex lied. Steve performs for her, which is kind of cringy, but kind of cute. I'm not really sure. Not much happens until they are reunited and kiss again, because Aja's worried that she'll never see him again, yada yada yada. Next, season 2. Again, not many interactions between these two. And the very first episode, Steve is considering the search for Vex, who is captured a date. And can you see where I'm going with this? Like, even in, like, season 1, episode 11, he is whiny. It's like all his character development is just thrown in the trash. And I personally don't like that because he is an amazing character, which I'll get into later. Right now we're going through all the bad, then we can go through the good shit. Yeah, there's bad and good. I'm just going through all the bad because I'm stinky. Season 2, episode 5, like literally 4 episodes later, Steve saves Aja from the stinky bad girl who wants to kidnap the aliens. And he shows concern and stuff. Hee hee. Season 2, episode 6. He confuses a heist for a date, though the lack of communication on Aja's part. And they dance for a bit in that episode. Yummy. And the last episode, like, they have to battle the bad guy and stuff, but, like, they have to go long distance and stuff, and they separate. I'm just gonna outright say it. I'm biased for Steli, because development name. But I'll give credit where credit's due and say that these two are, in fact, pretty cute for one another. Though I really wish that they could have had more development, and I hope to see future development for these two. If not, fuck it. I know how rude that sounds, and, just roll with me here. You just gotta work with me. You just gotta work with me. Now, on to my all-time favorite ship of all time. I will stand it until I die. Steli, which is Steve and Eli. If it isn't kind of obvious. Yeah. Very first episode of TrollHunters. Steve and Eli aren't even friends at all. In fact, they start with Steve hating Eli because he's a nerd and haha bully, and they also seem to have known each other in past years. Next interaction is episode 20 of season 1. Steve is shoving Eli into a locker again, showing his arrogance and Eli's less dominant nature and how he is more pacifist. Season 2, episode 2. Oh yeah, forgot to mention, since they are minor characters and don't really serve for the plot, they don't have as much development as the main ship, which is which is actually Jim and Claire. Those two are the main pairing. Anyway, let's go right back into it. Season 2, episode 2. Steve is just being an ass to Eli again. He's supposed to be a bully character, so hee. Next point, let's go. I can rave about this episode because I can. Season 2, episode 9. The gay episode. Let's go. First off, it's established that Steve might have had an abusive father figure, which shows in this quote of the episode, like the very beginning. Just because your father isn't in this house doesn't mean his hostility has to be. And that direct quote shows that he had a less than nice father and shows that he has some daddy issues. Anyway, and after that, Steve finds a goblin in the because shows these goblins are freaking weird as hell. He immediately turns to Eli for this information. Oh, also, since I forgot, they legit get paired up in this episode for raising a flower child. Not a flower child, like blooming flowers, like flour you use for baking. Because apparently, education is important. Next thing, once Steve gets to Eli's house, Steve promptly asks, "What the hell's going on?" And he's like, "Why didn't you tell anyone about this?" And Eli's response is, "I did. You shoved me into a locker." I'm sorry, I love this episode. And when the goblin pins Jim, the bad guy, Steve and Eli work together for basically the whole episode. And just these small interactions between these two are so cute. I love them so much. And at the end, when Steli... I called them by their ship name. When Steve drops Eli off at his house, Eli asks if they can be friends in school, and Steve replies with a small nudge in the arm and says, "Sorry, gotta keep our cover. See you later, butt snack." And scooters away saying, "You're still a turd." And as he drives away, a small smile appears on Eli's face. But just before it is immediately replaced with shock as his mom interrupted him. These two share so many cute moments when they just look at each other, and the way they look at each other and how they look at each other and their body language towards each other are... Can't you tell I'm already biased? Sip that tea, sis. Yeah, anyway, next interaction. Season 2, episode 10. When Toby throws a paper at Eli... Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, in this episode, it's basically like the Breakfast Club, but with our favorite boys. Anyway, when Toby throws a paper at Eli, Steve catches it, defending him. Eli has a small smile looking at him. You know, those eyes. And when Mary asks why all of a sudden they're all buddy-buddy, he's like, "Huh, what? No," and punches him to keep his cover. And they discuss here that they might not be here on official business, and Steve's like, "Well, crap." And later the kids are on detention, get along well, and Jim roasts Steve. Eli giggles a bit with a smile, and I love that. And anyway, later on, and Shannon, one of the other non-main cast, asks... when she said, "We aren't perfect," Steve and Eli directly look at each other before looking back at the conversation. Coincidence? I think fucking not. Season 2, episode 3. No, Season 2, episode 13. God, I'm so dumb. I can't read. Steve and Eli team up again as the Creep Slayers. That's their little organization. To get the trolls to safety, and Steve uses Eli's idea to get the umbrellas to help them avoid the sun, which shows how much they appreciate one another and how Steve trusts his judgment. I love this ship. Season 3, episode 3. When Steve gets really mad at him, Eli tries to calm him down and reassure him that everything's going to be fine. Coach is going to be fine. Coach is dating his mom. His mom, yeah. Which I should have mentioned in Season 2, Episode 9. When Coach says the quote. Yeah. And the very last episode, Steve and Eli reassure the teachers and people that the trolls are good. You know, they're good. They're good guys. They're good pals. They're vibing. Yeah, and that pretty much goes for all the interactions that I can think of. One of the main things that people probably don't like this ship because it's, oh no, it's a bully and a nerd. That's an overused trope. And to that I say, yeah, it's an overused trope, but I like it because of the development of Steve. I can see why people think that they are just, a best friends relationship, you know? But I really do see them as, a pair. Because, like, on, hold up. What episode was that again? On season 1, episode 13 of 3 Below, there is a gay couple of Shannon and another girl. When they kiss, when they see the world is about to end. Wait, no, wait. Is that season 2, episode 13? It's been a while since I watched 3 Below because, nope. Yeah, I basically did the reverse here. Okay, final thoughts on both of these ships. Steve and Aja, I want them to have more development. I want to love this ship. I want them to be a good couple. But I can't because I don't see enough evidence of them being together. Romantically, anyway. Like, where did you pull this from? And, Steli, my favorite ship, my boys. I love them. Like, every interaction between these two is pure gold. Like, I love them. That's basically all I have today. Again, sorry this is really weird and probably doesn't work as well as I thought it would work out. But, again, very unscripted, very spoilers. Well, sort of. I try to keep the things intact and only focused on the ships. So, prompts to me, I guess. Hee. I'll see you later in the next video, I think, which might be a map part for a map. Yeah, that's about it. I hope you all stay safe, don't die. That's always important. Love y'all. Bye.